I first met Armen 30 years ago at the end of February of '89, and we were invited to some traditional Armenian breakfast party. And even if I don't eat hash, this breakfast was the most memorable in my life because it marked my 30 years of cooperation and friendship with Armenia.
When I arrived at AUA in 1992, what struck me the most about Armen was his passion for AUA. It was palpable. You could feel his passion like a beating heart.
Armen Der Kiureghian, the first thing comes to my mind is his smile. Unbelievable, unlimited, encouraging. And this was something which I think all of us remember, because in the 90s when we started our study at AUA, Armenia was a country with changing society. And Der Kiureghian, as a center figure, one of the founders of the university, he played a significant role.
I know him since 1991, but personally we started working when I joined the university in 2011. And from the day first he was acting provost, and I really enjoyed working with Armen every single day. I mean, there was no single misunderstanding, everything was clear, transparent.
I first worked with Dr. Der Kiureghian when he was our interim provost, and from that time on I realized what a humble person he was. And then in 2014, when we learned that he was elected interim president, we all were so happy, so delighted that we would have the chance to work with him.
Armen helped to establish the conscience of AUA. In those early years, continually, one after the other, we had to make difficult decisions, challenging decisions. And it was always Armen who brought up issues and made us think, what is the purpose of AUA in Armenia? Why are we here? What are we trying to do?
Having worked with Armen closely over the past 5 years, I have come to learn that Armen wakes up and goes to bed with AUA in his mind.
I would characterize the last few years, me being here at AUA, working with Armen and the rest of the team, as being exciting, quirky, humorous, as well as very difficult.
AUA is Armen's creation. He knows so much about AUA that it's impossible to fool him around.
Characterizing Armen as a president, he is like acting every single moment that he is dealing with his baby. This university is his baby. He's not acting as an administrator. And that's make us very easy to interact and to work together.
I think the best way to characterize Armen's personality, especially in the role as president at AUA, is that he's very paternal. And he takes everything as if, well, AUA is his child, he gave birth to AUA, and if any of his children or grandchildren or great-grandchildren misbehave, he takes it very seriously and has to ensure that everybody gets back into line.
Der Kiureghian by itself as a person is very dynamic. He always comes up with new ideas, and he's not the one who throws the idea and forgets about that. He tells you about the idea, and after that he follows, tries to help you to see what has been done.
Everyone here knows that it's really easy to communicate with Dr. Armen Der Kiureghian. I mean, he's available. You can warmly greet him in the hallways, have a lunch with him in the cafeteria, and even sometimes, I at least have the privilege to sometimes have little talks with him in the hallways.
He's a very interesting person for me and a very good friend.
He cares about every single thing, and that makes easy to work with Armen, because he knows everything from inside, because he interacts in a humble way and gives people an opportunity to present their opinion very openly. This helps to solve issues.
The biggest lesson that I have learned from him, and I think all of the AUA students is to be humble, always. So no matter what achievements you have in life, and we all know he has had many achievements, to always be modest and have the ability to talk to a freshman student as an equal.
Working under his leadership has been amazing, an amazing experience. It's a big family. When I come to work, I feel like I'm leaving one home, coming to another home. He's always very careful, very caring, and very helpful. He is always there to help, to advise with anything we need. He is encouraging and inspiring us a lot.
We know that Armen leaves the position of the president, but he doesn't leave the university. And I'm sure that he will always be with his university as the most dedicated friend and maybe benefactor of the university, and of course as advisor, very important advisor, and of course permanent trustee of the university.
I'm very glad that Armen is going to continue on the board, and his advices and his help will be instrumental.
So we're very thankful for having Daddy Armen with us for these years, and obviously we'll miss him terribly.
I wish our beloved president to always be surrounded by people like him, people who have the courage to spread their positive energy around, to cheer the people around up, and I also wish him to be surrounded by people whom he loves. Of course, we all will miss him.
I would like to thank you, Dr. Der Kiureghian, for everything you have done for us and for me personally, for being an amazing person, mentor, leader, supervisor, and for just being who you have been. Thank you for everything. Մենք շատ սիրում ենք ու շատ կկարոտենք։